Hi, here we have a high-speed USB programmer, and it's a BIOS programmer. This model is the EZP2019 model. There's different models, but they're all pretty much the same and do exactly the same thing. And they have similar software, so I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on how to get these set up. It's more difficult to set these up on a newer Windows, like Windows 8, Windows 10, than it is setting it up on older Windows. They do come with the software, but it comes on a small disk like this. So you will need a drive, CD drive that comes out like this. So it has the little pin in the middle, you can put it on. Right, let's get started. The disk may auto run. If it does, it's the same principle. But if not, you can select it from inside here on the disk drive. And that folder there is your software. And inside the folder you'll have all the applications, manual, drivers. Normally, if you're installing software, you double click on the application and then it should auto install, but on this software it won't auto install. It's open the application, and unfortunately this isn't actually running on the computer, it's running on the disk. So if you try and close it out here, it say unable to write disk drive. The way to get around this, you close it out by hitting Control Alt Delete, bring up Task, and then you select EPZ and then End Task. Once you've done this, you want to go out of here, right click on the whole folder, copy, and then right click, paste to your desktop. This will copy all the folders from the CD to your desktop, so all folders are on your computer now, and you'll no longer need this CD, so you can take that out and put it to one side. Now you can go ahead and plug in your programmer. This applies for all models of this programmer because all the software is pretty much the same, so if you follow the steps, you should be able to set up any programmer. Now you want to double click on the folder you pasted into your desktop, and then you want to open the application. This is just to show you that it runs on the desktop absolutely fine. Change the language to English, and at the bottom, as you can see, it's saying not connected, but it's saying it in Chinese. It hasn't changed the language over yet. Look, there it is in English. Right, so you go ahead and close that out. Before installing the drivers, I'm going to turn BitLocker off, which is an encryption for the hard drive on Windows computers. You should have this if you've got Windows 8 and above. You get to it by hitting in the search bar BitLocker, and then it'll come up Manage BitLocker. And once you get into this menu, you'll just hit Turn off BitLocker. I've already started this process because I knew I was doing this video and I wanted to speed things up a bit. And basically, you haven't got to do this, but if you don't do it, you will need your encryption key. So I find it easier just to turn it back on afterwards. Speed things up a bit. Normally, to set up the drivers, you would double click this folder, click drivers, and then you go down to their installer. But unfortunately, the installers on these softwares do not work because basically the drivers are not signed. So I'm going to show you how to get around this. This is what causes most people loads of problems and save you hours of pulling your hair out. I'll show you the way around this. Just to show you it's not working, I'll just install the drivers just for demonstration purposes. Open the software. As you can see, it's still saying not connected. This is because the drivers ain't installed properly. And the way around this is to close this out. Then we're going to go to the bottom left hand corner, start, and then top right corner, which is a magnifying glass. This is search. Then in the search bar you want to type in run, and then it should prompt you run. Once you click there, it should open up a box that says run. And underneath we need to type in the following command. It's shut down, full stop, EXE, followed by a space, slash, R, space, slash, letter O, space, followed by another slash, F, space, slash, T, space, 00. This is case sensitive, so you have to type it exactly how you see it on the screen. I'll leave it there for a minute so you can read it. So it's shutdown.exe followed by them commands. And then once you click OK, it should reboot the computer. Into this menu, you want to click Troubleshoot, then you want to click Advanced Options, and then you want to click Startup Settings. And then, as you can see in the startup settings, it's got this menu here. And then you want to click Next. And once you click Next, you want to hold F7. As soon as you click Next, it'll restart. Hold F7. Keep holding it till it boots you into another menu. Right, now you've got your BIOS password. Enter your BIOS or EFI password. And then from here, you want to go Windows Boot Manager. That's the top one. So you just click Enter. And this will boot you into Startup Settings. In Startup Settings menu, you want to select Disable Driver Signature Enforcement, which is number 7. So you click number 7. This will enable you to install drivers that haven't been digitally signed by Microsoft. This is why you have a lot of issues trying to install the software, because unless the drivers have been digitally signed, they won't allow you to install them on your computer. Once you get in here, you right click on Start, Computer Management, and then you want to go Device Manager. And then as you can see down here, Win USB COM, which has an exclamation mark. This is because the drivers ain't installed. So you want to right click on there and then go Update Driver Software. Once you click here, you want to go browse your computer for the driver software, then go browse, and then you want to scroll down to the folder which you copied onto your desktop, EZP, sorry, and then OK, and then click Next. And once you do that, you'll be prompted by a warning. Just put install this driver software. And as you can see, Windows successfully updated your driver software, and now it's all working. No more exclamation mark. Close this out. And go back in, double check it's all worked. You want to open up the application. And as you can see, as soon as you open it, it says ready. Just going to give it a quick test, make sure everything's working. I've got an old BIOS chip I'm going to try and read. You do this by putting it inside this adapter. You just clip it in there and then you put it inside the programmer. And then once that's in, you clamp it down and then you click Auto. Hit OK. Then click Test. And as you can see, it's detected the chip. Click OK, everything appears to be working, and I'm going to try and read the chip now. As you can see from the progress bar, it's reading the chip fine, so everything appears to be fine on this. This is the setup basically for Windows 8 and above, because it's a nightmare trying to put software on there. So I thought I'd do this video, so hopefully it helps someone out. And just double check this reads alright. As you can see, it's saying run now. When you're reading the chip, the green light will come on. And progress bar hasn't got long to go now. You can use these programmers to back up your BIOS or fix a corrupt BIOS, and you can also remove passwords on BIOSes. Yeah, that's all. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thanks so much.